Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to another Hiker Plays video. Today we are on our, we're on our new account. Hiker Plays. YouTube. Whatever it's called. Something like that. Right, let us get to it. Let's immediately do our sound test. It seems like it's working. It seems like I'm quite loud even. You guys can let me know if I'm quite loud. Let's enable chat so that chatting is working. We are running about 6 minutes late. I did have a bit of work to do, so that's why we're running 6 minutes late. I also don't think it's the end of the world if we're running 6 minutes late. Most of you won't hate me, I assume. If you do, you can file a complaint. That's fine. Right. Hello. Faris, Mason, Marius. You guys are super quick today. Welcome to the under 1 minute gang. We've been live for 40 seconds, and you guys are already in. welcome, boys. It's always nice when, people are in so fast. It feels fantastic. Give me 1 sec, boys. I just got a message on my phone to say my battery was super low. I didn't realise it was on 10%. I had to go charge my phone. Right. Randy, welcome. I don't think you quite made it in the 1 minute mark. Maybe you did, I don't know. But right, let's do our 10 times summons. Let's start the day on something high. We are level 70 and our first summon is Arlong. Listen, I'll take the free fodder. We need all the food we can get. Ooh, Moria. Boys, Moria. Yesterday, people were telling me Moria could be really good in C-Train. Maybe we test it, We would need to work on it and get his Hucky up to actually make it really work, but mate, who do we take here? Do we take the guaranteed core, the blue, or the fodder Arlong? And the question now is, we need a 6-star. We need some fodder here. We got 2 fodder. I need 1 more fodder. Or do we go greens? We already have a fair bit of greens. He would just be fodder at this point. But it would mean we could potentially get him up. Or lastly, we've got the blues, who I think we're missing. We're missing a 9-star. So I'm not too fussed about the blues, weirdly. Guys, who are you picking up for this? Hey, Ken. I was in the championship group. See how much my team has grown. I'm going to have to go check that out. Boys, who are you picking up in this scenario? The new Halloween event is OP as ever. Oh, mate, the new Halloween event is beautiful. I'm loving it. Guys, I think I'm going to go... I think I am going to go the Moria, Let's get the Moria. Cool, that's Moria unlocked. The new Halloween event is absolutely beautiful. Let's not go in through here, because it's going to be hard to find you on there. Let's jump straight into here. You are on 440k, and your team is looking beautiful. I'm loving the fact that you're able to star everyone up the way you have. You've got 2 pieces of legendary gear there, nothing there. So all your power is really on this one unit, and by God, is he good. He is a beast. I'm loving that, mate. I'm absolutely loving that. Let's chuck all our friends at their requests. Right, today, claim all of this, and then the plan, really... wait, we got to idle a few more times? Oh, no, we can't. We've already done all our idles. This is across the course of time. So, what we want to do today is going to be running through that Halloween event. We will also do that. What we want to do is Halloween event, there we go, into the vault, and we want to just run through and clear all of this up. There is a lot to do, so... Let's first start with the Water 7 stuff. So that's 2. We've got to do 4 Water 7s, which super easy to do. But yeah, we want to try and maximize this. As I said, I don't think we're going to spend on this event, at least not on this account. Play Beast Kingdom 5 times. Okay. That's something we have to do anyway for our dailies. Should I put legendary boots on Enel or on Crocodile? Mason, is that your first legendary piece? If it's your first legendary piece, because it's boots, I would stick it on Crocodile. If you have a set going, complete the set. But, yeah, if it's your first, just stick it on Crocodile. The HP is going to be good for him. Crocodile for sure. Or whoever your tank is, you know. Right, cool. That's that done. Oh, mate, we just skipped over the blimmin'... Damn it. I wasn't paying attention. And I only went and skipped over the dice. It's because I'm trying to get this done kind of quickly. I don't know what I'm racing against. I don't know what my race against time is here, but... Right, daily activities need to reach 100. That's fine. Recast amulets 10 times. Boys, there is actually a trick to recasting amulets. So, you want to come into your gear. You want to find someone that's got amulets that are blue. So, blue is the cheapest amulet you can recast, because it only costs 150. So, we'll just recast again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There, we just use 1,500. Typically, if we were to recast, say, these larger ones, so it's going to cost us that anyway. So for the cost of one recast, we actually just recast 10 amulets there. So that's that one done. And you need to be very careful with your expenditure. So definitely want to be, you know, min-maxing the hell out of that. So always recast the blue amulets for these sort of events. It's just going to make your life considerably better. Let's do it 10 times. That should trigger the next one. I'll take a cheeky VV. Why not? Come into the Halloween missions. We've done 30 recruits today. That's good. Cool. Fleet challenge we'll do now. I'll attack Ganfall. Why not? I do have a lot of blue presents, so that's going to be nice. Crocodile, get them crocs. Damn right he does. Get them crocs on Crocodile. Let's get this attacker down for the fleet. This is going to be super, super nice for us now. Also, welcome to everyone that's just joined the chat. Welcome, 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 boys. We are trying to maximize the Halloween event as free-to-play as we can at the minute. So, you know, come around, stick around. I want Big Mom so bad. Mate, I really want the loot. Like, watching everyone get all these, like, beautiful event items, like the Vivra cards and stuff, I'm so jelly. I kind of really want it. But at the same time, I'm like, no, be a good boy, don't do it. It's a bit tough, man. Right, let's claim all of this. That's 100 points. Nice and easy. We haven't even done Arena yet. But who even needs Arena? There we go. So we've completed the entire thing. This should be claimable daily, by the way. So for those of you who don't know, this last time was daily. So every single day we're going to be able to come in and do those missions, which I 100% recommend you do. We are going to be, I think it's too short from completing the entire thing. But there we are. We got the first set of rewards. We got the second set of rewards. I wonder where the last reward is. Damn it. Wow. Okay. Don't forget about your summit tasks. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be doing my summit tasks. But look at that. We're too short. And we could then go on to the next one. I'm just sort of thinking, what's the chances of us being able to get to? And so the annoying thing is, I've totally gone and spent 6 of my fruit, or I would have had enough. But there you are. Sometimes you make silly mistakes. In saying that, which is the best value? That's technically the best value. That's the second best value. So yeah. There you are. Do you think about the Kaido, or do you think about the Kaido skin? I like the Kaido skin. I don't own a copy of Kaido, but I do like the Kaido skin. By the way, because we've done all the challenges, as Randy pointed out, we are going to then be able to claim all of this. The fleet trials, we can't do more than one attack, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we need to get to a certain level before we can do more than one attack. So at the minute, we can't do more than one, but that's fine. So we can't make too much progress on this bit. Chopper's dice. I might just buy more dice tries just to be able to get that done. And Water 7, again, we're 1 try short of getting 200, but we'll be able to trigger that tomorrow. All of these are for the course. None of these are daily reset, if I'm not wrong. These are, like, long-term. It's these ones that are daily resets, so you want to come in and make sure you're just doing these. So fuse amulets 5 times, camp recruit 3 times. Annoyingly, we don't have another camp recruit to do a camp recruit 3 times. But what we can do is this, and just fuse some amulets. This is something we need to do anyway. 3, 4, and 5. Why not? Just grab those early points. And we need to start spending the Stardust. Oh wait, some of them say daily on them, in fact. I don't know if they're all daily. I, like, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but... Right, let's go to redeem. You can get 9-star hero from promoting your heroes. True. I'll have to have a look at that. Oh, wait, we can get the camp recruit from here. Sweet. Let's go get the camp recruit. So, from here, what's the main things that I want? I want camp recruit for sure. Probably the XP and the gold, long term. I probably want this as well. Like, that probably is okay to take. That's a 5-star, it's not even a 6-star. I guess the runes are probably alright for new accounts and beginners. But in reality, let's just go do that camp recruit because we now have one. Just for the sake of we have one. We didn't hit anything, but that's okay. We'll do our 10 times as well because why not? Ooh, Ganfall, we'll take him, and I'll do that as well just so it's out of the way. And we can summon one more 5-star if the game lets me click on my screen. And we got the Sassy Child. That's fine. She is good food. Cool. You can get 9-star hero by promoting your heroes. Wait, where's that event? It's in... Is it in here? No, it's not this one. But this is something we need to do anyway. Wait, hold up. Did this event just reset? Or is this event just on for that long? Anyway, doesn't matter. Star Assembly? No, where'd you get the 9-star from promoting your heroes? And we get the golden fruit spending, which is quite nice. Oh, Summit Vault, of course. Nope, that's a very good point, because we can get this from here. We need this, let's be real. We do need this. We need this ASAP. So, the first thing we're going to be grabbing is that. We are also going to be grabbing... Well, I want the camp recruit. Everyone's going to be like, but you keep getting the camp recruit. I love the camp recruit. This is my thing. I'm buying the camp recruit. We're always getting the camp recruit. Right, let's go and do some of this stuff. So I have already claimed here. Summit Assembly itself we're not going to buy, but we'll start taking off the challenges anyway. And one of the main challenges is beating a Akainu. So we need to build a team that can beat this guy. So for now, let's go Crocodile. We need to just trust that Crocodile's going to be able to do this by himself for the most part. I'm going to throw in some carries like that. And then throw in a couple... I mean, this is tough. I think we throw in a Deadweight Eva. And we throw in someone else, like maybe Ace. This might be overkill for one team, you know? And if it is, that's my bad, boys. But I'm hoping this works out. Mostly because I need the other units as well. I need the other teams built as well, which make a progress on one of the Marines and not the others. But this is why we're only using Crocodile from my main team into here. My cat in my room is asleep. Fair enough. I got Kaido 9 right now, and I didn't get the skin. I want it so much. Mate, the skin looks really nice, I have to be honest. But then I like all the skins in this game, so me saying the skin looks nice is probably... like, I'm probably too easy to impress. That's probably my thing. I think the last team has to be 1, 2, 3. This team is so weak. This team is just so weak. I can't feed... No, it's got to be this team. It's fine. Jesus, this team is too weak, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Right. Is there another way to get Vivre cards and fragments? So the only way is going to be topping up or spending lots of golden fruit on getting the Moria and the watering can. They're like your entry level ones. So I would aim to get those entry level ones, I guess. Um, let's go. I'm going for 2 rounds of candy. Seems way too much to spend, mate. It's about $400. Two rounds of candy is about $400. So I completely agree with you. It is a lot to spend, and for that reason, like it's completely your choice. Only do what you're comfortable with, and I can't stress this enough. If that's too much for you, don't do it. Spend considerably less and go get yourself a Moria and a watering can. You'll probably be able to do it in like $50, $60, as well as just time, and that's probably just going to work out better for you. In all honesty, don't get me wrong. If you do the candy event and you finish it, you're going to be rank 1 on your server, unless another person's also done it, and that sort of sets you up for success long term. So I love the idea of it, but don't force yourself. Again, another event's going to roll around come Christmas or whenever, and you're going to be able to, push it then. Boys, we are a few shards short, so tomorrow we're going to get the 9-star. When we get that 9-star, hopefully, we're going to also be able to do Crocodile. So we'll put the 9-star in here. We'll get a 6-star between now and then we'll be able to get Crocodile up to 10 stars. So that's a huge start for us. But that's what we're going to be doing. Right, let me just Summit Vault. Oh, Randy wrote Summit Vault. What legendary gear set should I give to Whitebeard? For Whitebeard, I would use a 2 tank set and a 2 attack set. So the Black Essence and the Murko set, whatever it's called. I'd use just 2 piece like that. That way you're getting the attack and the crit buff, and you're also getting the damage reflect, which I think is just quite useful. Right. I really need to highlight the chat to see where I'm at. Why do you spend camp recruits on Emperors if you're running a... Marius, you're absolutely right. So the reason I do it on Emperors is because long term, I do want Emperors. Like, I want to get more copies of Sengoku. There's a couple... I know I'm fully aware I can't get Sengoku from here, but I can get the food for Sengoku. And down the line, I probably want to do camp... I probably want to start picking things up, whether it's feeding into my Marco, so I could be picking up more Marcos from here, and then starring Marco up, who is definitely going to be making my team. So I want Marco. I want more Sengoku, and therefore I need the food for Sengoku. Long term, we're going to probably try and get Gion on this account. We're not grabbing Garp because I've made a promise to not use Garp on this account, but I will try and use Gion, Sengoku, Marco, things like that. It'll be slightly unorthodox, but it will also be sort of... I don't know. I kind of want to make it as meta-y as possible, which does mean we're going to move away from the 3 core camp recruits for now. I mean, long term, I'll keep Crocodile in probably until I get a replacement. Enel probably will stay until I get a replacement. So, yeah, I'm thinking more 2 months in the future rather than, in the next couple of weeks. Long run, you want Emperors, Marines. Exactly. There's no point wasting them. That's exactly where I'm at. Zach, you're late. How dare you be late? Nah, I kid. Mate, your Garp looks unreal at the moment. Your Garp might be technically better than mine at the moment as well. Well, in power it is because you've got the extra stars, which is giving you the extra power. But yeah, dude, your Garp's unreal, and I'm super jealous. If I did do the event, those items would be going on Garp, and then I'd be able to move the current ones I have onto Big Mum, so I'd have a ridiculous Big Mum. The early stages of Admiral Challenge are super easy. Crocodile is solo the first 6 enemies. Yeah, I think so too. And I think the one I'm going to struggle with because of the way we set the team up is the Akoji fight. I don't have any gear on Kuma, so I'll probably have to gear him up. But Kid does have gear, so I'm really relying on Kid to carry this for now. He's this. That's my weakest team at the minute, though. Right, where are we in the chat? Noobs wrote 500. Mason, 8 days till you get Ashura Zoro. Mate, I probably won't be getting it, but hey, you get Ashura Zoro, that's awesome. Moria can be bought with gems, if I'm not mistaken. 9k for 40. I don't think it's 9k. Wait, how are you getting Moria for 9k? I'm pretty sure I've only got the new server events in front of me, but I'm pretty sure the Halloween sale event, is it? No. It's one of these events I saw him in. Oh, it is here. Look, it's 7k for 10 pieces. It's important to note that it's 10 pieces. So it's going to cost you 70k. I wouldn't touch this. This is bad. There is another event if you're on the live I say the live servers, if you're on the like joint servers where it's 20k for 50 of them, that's much more worth it. So at that point you can go for it. Right. Yeah, exactly. Noob's already pointing that out. 40k, so 40k for Moria. I just think that's absolutely fantastic. Big Mom before me, and I'll... Mate, don't worry, I won't hit Big Mom before you. I've got no luck. I see so many event offers for Moria shards. Yeah, I mean, dude, they're cheapish, so it's not like I would just slowly start picking them up anyway. I'm thinking of getting Moria and watering can and putting them on Big Mom. Zach, that's a great idea. Honestly, that's a great idea. I bet you're sitting on a silly amount of golden fruit. If you have like 120k golden fruit, assuming the upgrade is also 50 on that, I would also 1-star them. Why not? You'll have like 200k power extra into your Big Mom. Mate, I'll take anything at this point power-wise. That'll put you onto the 4 mil mark. It's beautiful. I would do it. My Garp's the highest stats, but my weakest because not max Hucky, and I'm losing to Garp's with only 1 mil. Mate, the Hucky makes such a difference on Garp. I mean, the Hucky makes a difference on, I think, all characters, but... Oh, that's not Garp. It's because I don't have Garp on this account. It's weird. But, like, you know... Awaken only hitting one enemy, damage up by 30%. But this is where it is. Hucky DOT is increased by 1.3%. 1.3 times. The DOT is what's doing all the damage. Like, it is Garp's DOT that's doing so much of his damage. It's beautiful, honestly. The extra awakenings are just so important with Garp. Maxing his Haki just makes him unstoppable. I love it. I just absolutely love it. Did you get Ashura from Summit Recruit? I did, yes. I used Summit Recruit to get him. The way you would do it is, I don't know if it's going to display now on this server, but it's not going to show you. But effectively, you could get one of these, and you get one guaranteed at 80 summons. So you save up enough for 80 summons, and then you just guarantee the one you want. I got 80 fragments of Lucci. So Vivras are events only. Yep, exactly. They are event only at the moment. There are small ways to get the weaker ones, but those big ones like Lucci are event only. So if you've got 80, you're going to need 100. So you're going to have to do that second round, which is about $400. Unfortunately. So yes, I would either commit or don't. Like, pretty much my thought process for it would be either you commit fully to it and you do the full 400, or you don't commit at all, because going halfway is just frustrating. I wouldn't touch. Like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth your time. Can you look over the Halloween event with the pumpkins and see if it's worth me going? Zach. Yep, of course. Why not? So with the Zach, you're in an interesting spot, because are you looking to spend more? This is the question, right? Are you looking to spend more? If you are, you could actually aim for something a little bit more worth it, like the Ryoma or the Caltrop. And out of the two, I would go Caltrop. I love that, just immediately. Yes. Of course I'm looking to spend more. Pretty much what you want to do is, so in terms of cost effectiveness, this event is a little bit more expensive than the other event. Because the other event, you're spending 400, but you're getting 3 items. You're getting effectively 1, 2, and then 1 more. This is probably going to cost you in the 300 range, but you're going to be able to get Caltrop, and it is only going to be Caltrop, annoyingly. What you will also get is, so, how do I show you this? I wonder if it's actually in the treasure. 1 second. No, it isn't. Okay. So, you know the old, not these dials, but the old dials? On the last map, you're going to be able to get one of the old dials. So by completing these, all 5 maps, and then resetting, going again, by the time you get Caltrop, you should have about 3 dials. So you'll have 3 of the weaker dials, you'll have Caltrop. It's going to probably cost you in the region of about 300 if you're pushing for it like actively. The way I would do it is I would buy the ones like the packs here with the most value. So if I'm not wrong, the most value here is this pack. So I'd buy the 60 here. That's going to effectively clear 2 of your maps off. I would buy the 10s. These are super good value. 10 for 300 is actually really, really good value. Think about it. Like, it would cost you whatever 6 times 3 is. I'm losing the will to math right now. 18. So yeah, that still works out cheaper than this. So the first thing you want to buy is 3 of these. You probably want to buy this. You want to buy this one. And that would get you, what is it? 30, 50, 110. And it's 36 per clear. So you'd be able to run through at least one entire map that way. You're going to be able to run through the entire map as a free-to-play by just doing your events as well. So that's 2. That's probably going to get you close to about 200-300. Then you're going to have to start buying the big packs, which is the problem. It's going to cost you in the region of about 300, but you should be able to get Caltrop. That was the maths that we did last time. I don't know if that holds up still. I don't think it's super worth it. Personally, on this account, on this like free-to-play account that I'm running, I'll be running for Moria here. So I should be able to get 100 pretty comfortably. Potentially get two lots of this, which will then mean I could summon Moria and then just stick it on one of my characters on this account. Potentially even my main account as well. Caltrop was like 1,000. Oh, dude, you might be right. You might be right. You should spend 1,800 golden fruit on 10 recruits. Mason, no, I would not. I absolutely would not. By the way, I need to have a look at the rest of this chat. On Moria and Garp, it's good. 20. Yeah, dude, it's not going to be 20k, it's going to be 40k, because you need 100 fragments. What event do you recommend for maxing Haki? So, it is the wheel event, but right now the wheel's absolutely nerfed. They keep changing the wheel, so maxing Haki is going to be really hard at the moment, unfortunately. Should I slowly do it for Summit War? Oh, yes, noobs, 100%. Go into Summit War, go into the vault, and just clean out. I think it's in here. Absolutely clean this out every single week. Every 2 weeks even. Go clean this out. Get these as well. Absolutely clean the shop out where you can. Dude, I'm actually surprised Caltrop would cost 1,000. Yeah, you know what? If Caltrop's costing 1,000, don't go near it. I don't know why, but I remember last time when we did the math, it was about 300. So if it's 1,000, avoid it. Like, just doing the math now, I was like, hold up, this is actually going to cost quite a bit. I was thinking of using the pumpkins to get both Moria and Watering. You could. 100% you could. It might just be better to get them through the 20k Golden Fruit, though. Oh, wait, you don't have the 20k Golden Fruit event, do you? If you don't have that, then yes, this is going to be your best bet. It's probably 20k Golden Fruit for clearing stages. Oh, what have I missed? Ah, you don't have it. Okay, yeah, if you don't have it, then your best bet is going to be through here, unfortunately. So you're in the same boat I am with this account. This is going to be your best bet, but think about it, right? Because each one of these summons, minus these, each clear is 36. So, should we just do some maths? Even if we bought the largest pack, guys, let's just throw off some numbers, right? Firstly, if you buy this pack here, you're going to get 140. Let's say we minus, like, I don't know, because it's 30. Actually, wait, first let's divide it by 36. We divide by 36, we get effectively nearly 4 maps cleared. Let's just say we do get 4 maps cleared because we're awesome. So we'll do 140 and we'll do minus, it'll be, let's say it's 2 items towards the end, but let's say it's 3 items every single time. You are going to be able to do, so you have to minus 12 because 12 of those boxes are going to be actual items. So you're going to get about 128 pumpkins. And then if you do it throughout the event as well, you're going to very easily be able to get a little bit more. So that's probably going to be close to 200 pumpkins because you're going to get the daily ones as well. So these daily you're going to get. So by just doing a single, 99 top up, you're going to literally be able to afford Watering Can fully. And then let's not forget, you probably want to then do the cheapest alternative way as well, which is the 50, 70, and then the 60 here, so 130. This is going to work out even cheaper, and you're going to get more value out of it. So I would do that as well, and that's probably close to getting watering can full. It's going to cost you in the region of about just under $200, but that's probably what you're looking at. This is assuming you're rushing it again. Remember, it's only 50 shards, so you only get half of one. Yep, no, exactly. But then you're gonna get it's 100 for 50, so you need 200 fragments per. So with the free ones daily that you're gonna get, plus if you top up for 100, you'll be able to pick up Moria, and then you'd want to do the cheap alternative and hopefully pray that you can get enough through here. It'll cost you maybe 250 to get both, which isn't ideal. It's really not ideal. I'll completely admit that. You know what? The more I think about it, mate, just avoid this event. It's actually easier to probably, like, not go crazy on this event. You're probably better off going back into Scrambler again and then starring up. You like, if you really want to star things up, that might be actually a better call. Although the other S reward is so bad. I don't know why they made the other S rewards so bad. Only the A rewards are good. So, I don't know. I think outside of that one purchase of this, everything becomes really expensive again. This is way too good value for money. Like, the value for money you get from this is way too good. Why only 80 fragments for Nucci and Hammer lol? Mate, last event it was 50. Would you prefer this to be 50 and 50 or 80 or 80? I would take 80 and 80, man. That gives you a 1-star version of it when you do eventually get it, rather than a no-star version, which is what I have. So I wouldn't complain. This is actually a buff. This is more broken than it was last time. Definitely not worth complaining over. Are we sure the quest refreshes daily? I just don't remember. Randy, last time it did. I'm not 100% sure it's going to refresh daily again. I'm really hoping it does, because that does make it quite good. When it gets to... Mate, hopefully you'll be able to get to 100, dude. Cheapest way to do all of the fast keys is 2k fruit. Oh, true, because you're going to get 10 for 2k fruit as well. Because I've already bought it, I forgot that was a thing. But yes, you can buy for 2k. There we are. You'll get 10 fruit. And I'm going to be doing that daily as well. That's going to help me speed through that. You want to get big one from a legendary gear 4 thing. Moria Shadow. Mate, there is so many combinations you could be doing that are just so OP. It gets 50 shards, and then you can buy the other 50 for 20k. Well, the 20k is only for the newer servers. But yeah, as a near free to play, I would literally look. Even if you go and buy just 50 fragments, another event will roll round, and you'll be able to get another 50 at some point. So definitely invest something into it, because next month you'll probably be able to get it then. So think about it that way as well. Gift me jade fruits, please, David. If you want to gift me jade fruits, I'll take it as well. I'll be real with you. In fact, if anyone wants to gift me jade fruits, by all means, go nuts. I'm not allowed to top up on this account, so maybe you guys are. Is that the rule? Should we make a rule like that? If you guys want to spend on this account, you can. That saves me from doing it. Thank you, guys. Thank you in advance. Right. True, but it should be 100. Mate, I wish it was 100. That would make the event so cheap, though. If it was 100, that would make the event, like, half price. You're looking at, like, $200 for... You probably wouldn't get the rune at that point. You could even avoid the... Nah, you'd probably want the rune. It'll probably be, like, 250, 300. But you'd get everything you need. It'll be, like, 100 cheaper. That'd be so good. That would actually be so good. Can we see your Kaido build? I guess. I don't actually have a Kaido build, but I can show you what I would build on him. Guys, give me jade fruit. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna give you jade fruit, my man. I'm gonna be real with you. Right, to build Kaido. So, where are we? I'm not gonna be able to show you much. You know what? I kind of can show you. 1 second. I'm gonna have to log out. Give me a second, boys. Cool. Let's move this to Hyken. That should help. If we actually go to the main account, we should be able to do things. Right. Cool. I've clicked on the wrong thing. So, the way I would build Kaido is exactly the same way I would build Big Mom. So, you want to be running the Murakumo set, and of course you want to be running the 4 set so that you get the the 10% HP and 10% reflect, and then you'll also be receiving the damage like has 10% chance to then heal. The 2% heal actually helps a fair bit, which you like whether you believe it or not. So going the full tank set is absolutely like paramount on her. Now, this is going to apply to both tanks. So whether you're running Kaido or Big Mom, this is going to be the exact same build that you're going to be running. So the things you want to prioritize are naturally going to be the pieces that have the HP stats. So you want to prioritize armor, you want to prioritize boots, and on top of that, you want to make sure that your blessings, so if we head over to the blessings, are all HP percent. The reason you want to run HP percent on both of them is because you have such a high base HP value. By running HP percent, you're going to be gaining a percentage rather than a flat figure. The flat figure is always weaker than the percentage, so you always run percent. Especially the higher the level you are, the percentage just becomes way, way, way better. So you want to always run HP percent on all your gear. So if you look at it, every single one of my gear is running HP percent. Okay. Next, I run a traction rune. So if you have a red rune, I would run traction. The reason we're running traction is because it has a chance to pull enemies closer to you. So it's going to then mean that they're going to attack you. It's super, super good for a tank because you want to be attacked. You want enemies right around you. This is one of the best runes you're going to be picking up for a tank. Now, you can also, if let's say you're a hyper whale, the Shepherd rune, if I'm not wrong, is actually a fantastic one for her as well, or for Kaido as well. So when allies are below 50% HP, heal that ally. So again, because your tanks are going to be sticking around for a long time, giving them healing abilities is always good, and you can always put the traction rune inside this rune, so it will be both a traction and a Shepherd rune. Additionally, I think it was the Exorcism rune that's quite good as well. So what this is going to do is it's going to just remove debuffs and stuns. So where you might not have Marco, for example, you can have her as just a debuffer, which is, I just think is fantastic. Everything else, annoyingly, is more aimed at damage dealers. So right now, in terms of like legendary runes, Shepherd and Exorcism are probably the two you want to run on your tanks. So we've already pointed out the yellow ones. We haven't pointed out the yellow ones. I don't actually have a copy of any yellow ones, so I can't recommend a yellow one. But I think this was the one I was running as a purple. So if you grab a Shepherd rune, again, you just want to be able to heal your allies in the front row. And that's probably, I've got a bunch that heal. So effectively, your rune kind of wants to be a support. You want to heal, or you want to like remove debuffs, and then you just want to be as tanky as humanly possible. I'm fully aware that I'm showing Big Mom, but Kaido applies exactly the same. In fact, Crocodile applies exactly the same. Kuma would apply exactly the same. Most tanks in the game, I can't think of any exceptions. There might be one. Will run exactly this set. So this is every single tank is going to be running. Now, in terms of amulets, you do also need to kind of keep an eye and think about amulets moving forward. So let's go into recast. In terms of actual survivable, you want to just filter on survivability, right? So we can have a look at some of the special ones, but really we want survivability. So damage received down by 15% in battle is actually really, really good. It means you're going to take less damage, and because we're using our runes and other abilities to try and pull people in, this is going to keep the rest of the team alive. Of course, this doesn't work too well when people are running things like Garp, who are doing insane amounts of AoE damage, so we're not really protecting the rest of the team, but it's going to be fantastic for her. In terms of... and again, the difference between Shelter and Tough, I would go Tough, because the 15% across the battle over then just 10 seconds, it's just going to work out better for you long term. And then there are other ones as well. I haven't really thought about how many ones you'd go, but, you know, some extra healing once per battle wouldn't be the worst, or healing per second could be quite nice. Again, this is going to just come up, you know, and it's over time you're going to be really survivable and really tanky. So there isn't a specific one you want to be picking, but that's the sort of thinking I would have around tanks is, can I get healing, can I get debuffing, and can I help the rest of my team? Because your tank is going to be virtually useless in terms of attack. You really want to be able to keep the rest of the team alive as well. So think about what you can be doing and things you can be picking up along the way. And again, this then applies to, you know, what Vivra cards and what inventions will you be using? Of course, Watering Can is fantastic. Why? Because you've got the healing chance that triggers to the lowest HP. Fantastic item for a tank. I mean, you could also throw that on a Marco or a, you know, another. Just pretty much anyone could run this, but it works really well on tanks and supports. Same with the Octopus. You know, has a chance to remove all DOT effects for 3 of your lowest HPs. Again, it's not really aimed at trying to help you, it's aimed at trying to help the team. And that's how I'm building my tanks. That's what I'm thinking. DPS are super selfish. You want to build DPS in a selfish way. Tanks you want to build in a very different way. By the way, this bit, I could just ramble on and on and on. But yeah, like you guys are getting the idea. Where did you get the red rune from? It's from the wheel. There is a wheel event that comes around and it will drop this item here. I know it's a super flex that I have quite a lot of these, but once you get these ancient runes, you're going to be able to then select the rune of your choice. So Traction Rune is there, Hyper Rune, which is a fantastic one for DPS. Cure Rune, great for someone like Marco. Implode Rune, which I use on Garp, and then Disaster Rune as well. So yeah, there you go. It comes from the wheel event. There are also other events in the game that give it. There was an event recently that gave, it was a different set of red runes, but you can get red runes in random events. Oh, and I guess one more thing I probably should show you with tanks is, with Vivra cards, you probably want to go Moria or you want to go for Enel. Enel's amazing because, again, it's shielding for 30% of max HP. Absolutely fantastic. And lastly, with this one, you either want to go Recovery or like someone like Endure, depending on what you get. By the way, you can pick this up. So these red ones, you can actually pick up from the Halloween event. So if you come into the Halloween event and you actually complete this, there's 5 maps in total. The 5th map will let you pick a rune of your choice. Or if you're super lucky, this is only for you super lucky people, you might be able to hit this. If you hit this, you've hit the jackpot because you've effectively got, well, you've effectively got all 4 of these runes, dials, and you've got 100 more fragments to play with as well, so you can actually star one of them up. So, as a heads up, this event is actually not that bad at all because you get 4 dials guaranteed if you hit this. And I did point this out in my video recently, but yeah, like, out of all of this, more than the skin, I kind of want to hit this. This would be so stupid to hit. I would love it. What's the best crocodile combo? That's a good question. Crocodile will pull people in, so you just want a good AoE damage dealer to partner him and just nuke the entire area. So Garp, Gion, anything that does really good AoE damage, Kizaru, any of them will work. In terms of actual like really cool combos, I don't know if Nico's in the chat, but Nico brought up a really cool like damage reduction build with using Crocodile, Law, and Kid, who all just reduce incoming damage and heal. You just become this really survivable team. But, you know, there's lots of really cool combos. It depends what you're trying to achieve. Are you trying to nuke the hell out of someone and use Crocodile to group them up? Or are you just looking for survivability? I don't know what Louis said, so I'm going to skip that. You should make defense videos. It would be... Oh, big build videos, and it would be super informative. Kevin, I promise, I've said this in my Discord as well, people have been asking, I am going to make a role-specific one, so we're going to talk about every tank, we're going to talk about every DPS, and we're going to talk about every support in a generic form. So I'll be like, for supports you want this, for tanks you want this, for DPS. Literally what we just did a second ago, we're going to run, and I'm going to repeat that, and I'm going to have them up by this weekend, hopefully, and then I'll try and do character specific, especially the more popular characters. So things like Kaido, Big Mom, things like Garp, things like Gion, Yamato. I'm going to try and cover each and every one of them off as well. That way, we have like a collection of guides for those characters, and as new characters come out, we can then build that guide collection. So that is coming, I promise, and I'm trying to get that mini series bit done by this weekend. No pressure on me there. How can we get the Violet Amulets? So the Violet Amulets you can get. I assume you're talking about these, right? That's what they're called. Yeah, Violet Amulets. So you can get them through recasting. So if we go into bag and then we go into, oh, there we are. So if we fuse, you know how you fuse these 5 greens and it becomes a blue? Well, if you come down, and I have to scroll for an age because I have so many of these, at some point I really need to click through these. So if you fuse 5 blue ones, you will get a purple. And then if you fuse 5 purples, you will get a yellow one. And then when you fuse 5 yellows, which I can't do now, you will get 1 violet. So I don't have enough materials. Well, I technically do. I don't have the time. It depends how many times I want to click this. You've got to remember each one of these is costing me gold. Not that I have a gold issue. If I was ever bored and I just wanted to do this for an hour, I could get a bunch more violet ones. And then, boys, there is actually one more step to that. So when you do finally get to violet, you can further evolve them. So using 2 Scarlet Jades and 2,000 of your Golden Fruit, you're actually going to be able to evolve it. And what that will do is make the Scarlet Amulet, which I'll show you what it looks like on base. So the base Scarlet Amulet will look like that. And it will give you that sort of stats. It's then going to cost you just Scarlet Jades to evolve any further, giving you even more stats. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Cool. What's this? What's the best package to buy as a newbie? I want to spend about $20. Good question. The best package to buy for about $20. Firstly, let's figure out how much $20 is in the game. You're looking about here, so 1228. What I would do, if you're a brand new player, look at my new player guide, because that's roughly how much I spent on the new player guide. So the thing you want to be buying as a brand new player is going to be levels. So you're going to want to come over here and you want to just buy this one here for 68. I would pick this up. This feels good. I would buy this. When you do top that sort of number up, that's going to also trigger some really cool things like the monthly cards. So you're going to be getting daily influx of golden fruit that way. You can also then, with the remaining 60, look and try and find a pack that works for you. Now, annoyingly, you'd be short. So the packs that I would recommend you buy would be, if you come into Straw Hat, for some reason, my Straw Hat's reset. Okay, I can't auto clear it, but that's fine. I'll do it in a second. I would come in and buy this, but that is you're gonna have to spend a little bit more to get something like that. So maybe save that 60. So spend the 68, save the remaining 68, potentially to try and in the future buy this. Again, I would look at my new player guide and see what I've spent it on. I've spent about something similar to that. I only really bought the privilege that I told you. Anything outside of that isn't really that important or worth it. So that's what I would do. But yeah, I hope that helps. Right. Oh, this is the problem. I keep talking and then the chat just keeps moving. You can buy them from event VIP packs, merge 5 jades into 1. Right, how to build heal tank DPS. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'll definitely be doing that. Does the skills from amulets stack? I have 2 amulets, both with superior shelter. No, Simply put, they don't stack. I think there was a bug recently where the rafts were stacking. So Superior Wrath was stacking with like the red Wrath, and it was causing people to do way more damage than they should. I think that's been fixed. I haven't tested it, in all honesty, but from what I've been told, it's been fixed. So you shouldn't. I wouldn't stack it because it's not meant to be stacked. And if it is working as stacked, then that's a bug, and they're going to probably address it. So long term, you want unique across your amulets. So effectively, if you've got 2 amulets, you're going to have 4 unique skills. And I would have 4 unique skills. It's just going to work out better for you long term. I don't think it stacks. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't think it stacks, and on top of that, it shouldn't stack, which is probably the more important thing. If it is, then it's a bug, and you're probably abusing a bug of some sort. Not that you're doing it on purpose. Right, I need to... Cool. Cool. I'm just getting rid of someone because I'm sick and tired of the non-stop spam. I don't need someone spamming my chat, buy me fruit or buy me jades. Like, if you're going to spam the chat, you're going to get banned. Also, congratulations, you're the first person to get banned on my blimmin' channel. Like, I'm probably one of the most tolerant people, and you're literally the first person to get banned. Hey, it happens, right? People get banned. Right, we move on. Cool. I want answers from again, guys. Calvin, what's up? Sorry, I've completely missed your question. If you put a question up, could you pop it back in, and I promise I'll answer it. The chat's just moving in a really quick speed today, more quick than I'm used to. So if I have missed your question, I'm terribly sorry. Just pop it back in, and I'll definitely read it. It's great because you're the only video creator who uses their voice for this game. Yeah, I don't understand why people don't actually talk. Like, it helps, right? It definitely makes things more helpful. Can you show us, please? Randy, what am I showing you? I've clearly missed something. How'd you get... Oh, wait, I've already shown you that. Cool. Can you show us your GARP? I can show you my GARP. God, this is my favourite bit. I love showing off my GARP. Although, there are people with way stronger GARPs now, which is quite sad. So, my GARP currently sits like this. Sitting at just over 1 million attack and about 13 million... Sorry, 13,000... Yeah, 13 million HP. And pretty decent speed, I would say. I think I've already shown you my Octopus. So, my Octopus is level 25. My Enel is level 27, and I am using a slash dial because I never got a really, really OP dial. At the moment, I am using an Assassin Stone. I think the Assassin Stone is really good on him, but in reality, I think the Attack Death Stone is probably just as good. The reason I picked this up is actually with Zoro in mind, so the idea was to buff Zoro, and I do need another 30 fragments to be able to get it a little bit stronger. In terms of resonance, I have put the Implode Rune on him, so the Implode Rune that was already on him is now back on him again, just to give me some extra stats as well. And that's something you can do, so if we upgrade, we can still continue to upgrade this rune. It's really cool the way they've done this. My Scarlet amulets look like this. I've got Master Wrath and Master Fury. I think these are the 2 most OP abilities. They're the 2 that you definitely want. And I've only 4-starred. I've not actually been able to get the 5 fragments to be able to 5-star this. And then the second one's not even done any rerolls. I need to start doing rerolls on this, so I need some love into this. Hopefully I'll be able to do that soon, but I am going to try and get some more, abilities there. I have almost fully maxed the weapon. I can't actually max it at the moment. Almost fully maxed the weapon, so we've got nearly max attack. And I am running double smack, so I get the extra 8% attack on both. And my boots are on 20% pace, so we have 15'd it and running 20% pace there. The next thing I'm going to be doing is probably getting this up so I get more crit damage. This is actually really important as well. So getting this to level 10 and getting your crit damage, super, super important. And this is the least important stat here. Annoyingly, I think you get damage resistance, but I don't really care for it, so I'm just going to go with flat attack on this. But that's roughly what I'm running. I hope that helps. What's the most important thing to get on... Wait, does anyone know how much money is 7 pulls that guarantees the Hyper Rune? Oh, it's about 450. About $450, man. The most important thing to get value in is the Yellowstone. The most important thing is value is the Yellowstone. No, the Hyperstone. The Hyperstone doesn't cost that. It's this one, the Assassin Stone. It's well, the 450. The 450 that everyone's quoting is going to come from the Scrambler event. So you're actually going to get 160 fragments of this, 160 fragments of this, and then one rune of your choice. So that's actually what you're getting for 450. So there is actually about 2 million power there. It is actually kind of worth it, boys. At Zach Dream Powder, you want to merit your Vivid cards? Oh, okay, yeah, actually, noobs, that you reminded me. I wanted to show people that. So if you come in... Okay, firstly, you need to unlock Cabin. In order to unlock Cabin, you need Vivid cards or Inventions. Once you get one, you'll be able to unlock the Cabin. Then you want to start doing these tests, and you want to be collecting these X-Dolls. X-Dolls are your best friend. X-Dolls are actually so important. Right, so we've got more X-Dolls here, and we're going to be able to collect more things here. I haven't collected these in a few days. It's my bad. Then you come into the grocery shop, and every single week, you can purchase one of this. It's super, super important that you go in and purchase this every single week, and don't forget. Now, what do you do with the Dreaming Potions? Dream Powders. You could come in, click on Enel, Growth. It's not Enel, is it? Oh, it is Enel. Yes, I was right. I'm a genius. As you can see, I've unlocked 2 of his merit bonuses at the moment. By clicking here, I'm going to get an extra 100, well, 1,500, 1,500, 15,000? Yeah, 15,000 HP. God, I'm not able to speak today, and some attack. There, we've added another bit of merit. Now, the next one's going to cost me another Dreaming Powder. So this is why it's super important. In the next 3 weeks, I will have this maxed out. And by doing so, I'm going to get 12% on all my heroes. Or on my hero, even. So that's what merit's doing, and that's what you want to be spending your X-Dolls on. So make sure you go in every single week and buy that. As Noobs has also explained there. Hey, I have like 80,000 gold. Should I save for the roulette thing, or should I buy Morio Vivre card from the Halloween event? I wouldn't buy it from the Halloween event. So if you want Morio like really badly, the event you want to get it from is here. So if you come into the Golden Fruit Carnival and then go into your super offer, again, this is only for the older servers. If you're on a brand new server, you won't be able to get this yet. On the older servers, you're going to be able to pick this up 20k. So for 40k fruit, you're going to be able to pick up Moria. For 40k fruit, you're going to be able to pick up the Zombie Can. This is the way I would do it. If you go into the Halloween event and then buy it from here, which I think I've already gone past. There it is. It's going to cost you 70k for one of them. So you're paying double the price. It's just not worth it. Holy Mill, 1 mil attack. Yeah, it's a little high, I admit. Bro, you're making me feel so trash right now. Mason, I'm really trying to not, mate. This is the perk of being able to spend a tiny bit, and this is what you can literally become. This is why it's super important to spend on the right events. It's so sad I can't top up in-app purchases not working. Well, you've got 6 days, so if you can sort that out. Additionally, just try on, if you're desperate to spend, download something like BlueStacks and do it from there. It should work. So if something's wrong with your mobile, maybe you could do it that way. 7 pulls is 104 fruit. I'm not 100% sure. But you need more than 7 pulls. Because you need, if I'm not wrong, it's 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Right? So, it's a good thing I have that trusty calculator open. So if it's 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus 32 plus 64, right? It's 127. Now, times that by 2. And then minus 64. Because you're not going to get the second S. God, do not buy the second S. You're going to need 190 of these. If my calculation is right. By the way, I could be wrong here. And if I am wrong, my bad, boys. It's very plausible I'm wrong here. So someone that has done it this week can tell you if I'm exactly wrong. But this is how it was last time. So what you want to do is you want to buy this and these, which is going to give you. Actually, not. Let's just say sod it. We're going to do it as a flat like the highest candy pack. This is not the best way of doing it, by the way. So if we just divide that by 36, you're going to need to do 5 times. But in reality, if you're smart, you buy this, which is half the price. And then with the rest of it, you buy the other limited packs. So that's going to give you another 15. So if actually less than 100, you're going to be able to pick up a little bit more. And that's going to get you to about, it should be about 450, but it should be about $450-ish. So yeah, I hope that helps. So about 450, and what that's going to do is it's going to let you clear this once, and then it's going to let you clear up to the A's again. And you just don't want to take the last S. That it's not worth, what is it, 68? So $200 for an S pack is not worth it. Because the next thing you get is something trash like the ship, and it's just absolutely not worth it. Avoid that like the plague. I would listen to again and wait for the Christmas event. Yeah, mate, I'm personally gonna wait for the Christmas event. Listen, last time this was 50, this time it's 80. For Christmas, for all we know, it's gonna be 100. That could be nuts. Because I'd probably still spend, and who knows, maybe they'll release another tier of Ivra cards. They've done that every single time. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be even more power. At this point, they're just milking us for money, so. And you know what? I'm okay to be milked as long as I get the most value out of it. So, and right now, I'm still rank 1 in my server, so it doesn't bother me too much. How do I get Vivra cards? Mason, your option is either invest in this event, or it's to slowly buy it with golden fruit, but it's just going to cost you a lot and take a lot of time. The vault is actually a pretty decent way of getting at least some of the fragments, but you're going to need to probably spend to be able to get the entire thing. So take your time with it. Who is Lucci and the hammer good for then? Kevin, they're both attack based, so if we jump in to here, I don't have anyone here. We can quickly read them. So once every 10 normal attacks has a 50% chance to trigger an attack. Attack an enemy with the highest attack deals Haki damage at 300, and later on when we level it up, it actually does more Haki damage, if I'm not wrong. And then it does 12% of current HP and dispels stats. Something like this is really good on someone like Garp. Someone like, I mean, any of your damage dealers. Enel's going to love it. Garp's going to love it. Any damage dealer is going to absolutely love something like this. And the Haki attack is actually really, really OP. So any damage dealer is absolutely good for this. In fact, these two here, Caltrop and Tenton Hammer, both for damage dealers. Octopus is aimed at tanks. I know I'm using it on Garp, but I'm using it on Garp because I just want the power. But the reality is, it's actually better on tanks. And also, look at the Haki attack on this. It's 30k. Look at the Haki attack on that. It's disgusting. Oh, wait. That's actually only 100k because it's not leveled up. Ignore me. It's the same. They're going to be the same. And then, with Vivra cards, I did click it the first time. Ryoma and Lucci are both for damage dealers. So again, think about your Garps, think about your Zoros, think about your Enels, think about your Kuzans, think about Gion, whoever you want to put these on are going to be your damage dealers. For Enel, you want to think about your tanks or your supports, like Marco. This will work perfectly on those guys. And then with Moria, again, I'd go for something more tanky, maybe, or supporty. And the reason is this sort of helps the whole team. So it doesn't matter who it goes on. Ideally, something like Ryoma, which is a very selfish buff, you want to have that on your DPS. So I hope that helps again. Have I missed any? I'm hoping I haven't missed anyone. Guys, if I've missed your comments, I thoroughly apologize. I am trying to reply to absolutely everyone. Just post it back in again and I will get to it, I promise. Your DPS got probably. Yeah, exactly, DPS for sure. Mason's asked how I get Vivra cards. Have I not already answered that? Or have I just seen it? I think I'm just seeing the same message over and over again. That's my bad. I think I know I've answered that. Thanks, I didn't notice that there was one for 20k there. Yeah, that 20k one is going to be so much cheaper. Like, you're literally saving half, you're getting a half price. And in fact, if you really want to spend 70k, you could always just buy another 20k one, and that would probably one-star it. I don't actually know how it how it works with Moria. I don't personally own one, but with like Enel, to upgrade it, you only need 50. So I'm assuming Moria's the same, which means for 20k you can actually 1-star it as well, which, you know, does give it a fair jump, which, you know, can be super, super worth it. Ivor or Flamingo completes this team. So it's Croco, Marco, Enel, Moria. Ooh. Croco, Marco, Enel, Moria. I'd probably go Ivor for that team, just because Ivor and Enel could be super nice, because you want to buff that Enel's damage. But then Flamingo's not the worst idea as well. I think 90% of the people are going to say Ivor for that, right? And Ivor's an absolute solid pick for it. I'm just going to relook over Flamingo's skills. Enemy with the lowest attack wrangles them for 40%, so they attack their allies. I mean, I love the ability. Chance goes up to 50%, chance goes to 100% when you do finally get him 12-star. But I'm going to assume you're not 12-starring him yet, so this is like hit and miss at the moment. Wrangle random enemy for that much attack, last 3 seconds. Wrangle enemies cannot move or attack. So the thing with what you're asking is, do you want to be able to stop the enemy team from attacking and doing much, or do you want to buff the hell out of your team so you do more damage? Now for PvE in particular, for early PvE, you just want to be able to out damage things, so Eva's going to be better. But where you start to get into things like Port, and like champs where it gets quite difficult, Doflamingo is probably going to be better. Like, actually disabling the enemy team is going to probably, you know, work to your advantage more. I think it's situational. It depends which sort of content you're trying to do. For straight up PvP though, I'd probably just go Ivor and let people like Ivankov absolutely carry you. Or if you're happy to take out Moria, I would throw both Doflamingo and Ivankov in. If you're like, this is assuming you're happy to throw out Eva though. Sorry, happy to throw out Moria. Should I put Garp at the back of my team? Mason, yes. Simple answer, absolutely yes. The only time you don't want to put Garp in the back is if the enemy has either Kaido or Crocodile. If your opponent has Kaido or Crocodile, throw someone else at the back, because their ability means they're going to pull that furthest unit and pull them in. So the only time you don't put Garp in the back is if they have an ability that's going to pull the unit in. And remember when we talked about tanks, we talked about the traction rune. If someone has a traction rune, Garp at the back is not the best call. You want to sort of swap him with where my Whitebeard is. Are you able to top up ever since the game disappeared from the App Store? I'm trying to top up and get the attack death rune, but it's not letting me. I have no issue topping up in the game. The top up's absolutely working for me. I won't be topping up, but it does work for me. What app are you Corrupt Fix? What device are you on? Are you on Android or iOS? I have the same problem with top ups. You're on an iPhone 10. Okay, so you're on iOS. Okay, that's annoying. So yeah, maybe it's removed on iOS. I don't know what the iOS app is. Shall we quickly have a look? So if we come into the Discord, give me 1 second, because I don't play on iOS, so I'm not 100% sure. So the iOS app that they have is called Voyage of the Grand Fleet. Yeah, Voyage of the Grand Fleet. So is that the app that's no longer there? I could pop it in the chat as well. If that app is not there, then honestly, you could... Oh wait, you can't download APKs on iOS. That's super annoying. Yeah, it's completely disappeared. Can you send the link really quickly? Yeah, of course I can send the link. There you are. See if that link works, but I don't think... If it's disappeared, then the link shouldn't work. I don't think anyone said anything. Oh wait, maybe it's in bug report. Let's see if anyone's actually reported it because then we can look into it. It doesn't look like anyone's reported it either. Unless I'm missing it. No. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any reports of it at the moment. We could definitely file a report. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. If that's working in the App Store, that's brilliant. Uh, no, that's awesome. But if you have any issues, though, I will. That's not how you do it. Yeah, it is that way actually. Let me pop that in there for you guys. So this is the official Discord for the game. If you have any issues accessing the game, jump into that Discord and just go into the bug report section, and you will be able to report issues on there. Again, I really need to copy this link in as well, don't I? Let me pop this link into the chat. This is my personal Discord, so if you guys want to join the personal Discord, you're more than welcome to. We do talk Voyage in here as well, and I do try and reply to things as much as I can. Oh, okay. Which I'll have to reply to this. And what would you pick from here? I don't actually know what's inside the boxes. Damn, Scarlet for sure. I don't know what's inside the boxes. Yo, if you're here, I'll be real with you. The Scarlet Jade's absolutely great. Potentially this one. I don't know what that's even called. I don't know. I don't know what that one's called. But oh god, I'm gonna try and be helpful here. Give me a second, boys. That one, and I'm being super helpful by totally just taking pictures of it. And I'm hoping, I know it's been hours since we've done it. These two, I think, but not sure what's in the boxes. I hope that helps him. I don't know. It might help him. But yeah, there you go. So we do use the Discord, and I do try and reply as much as I can on here. I will take the Discord away from the screen so that we can continue with what we've got on the screen rather than just looking at my Discord and me trying to reply on Discord. Right, what else have I missed? I just switched to Android. Android makes life easier, and if you have a PC, just download BlueStacks, honestly. If you download BlueStacks, the game is called Voyage of the Four Seas. That is what I have on my Android. You could just download Voyage of the Four Seas on Android, and then that will sort of do all your needs. Yeah, it's Voyage of the Grand Fleet on iOS. I tried to install BlueStacks to do the app purchases for Windows instead of iOS, but my PC crashes using BlueStacks lol. Just go into your settings, and within your display, just make sure it's on like really low settings, like for graphics and stuff. Just try and keep it as low as humanly possible. Hopefully that will sort of not mess up your performance issues. Since you're only using it to top up, then you can always go back to playing on your phone again. I hope that helps. What's going on here? Faris saying, have you tried... I haven't tried Reverse 199 yet. There's two games. There are two games I need to play urgently. So I'm just gonna delete that one. That's not one that we need to play, and we're not touching Strongworld again. There is two games that I need to play. So one is Sky Utopia. That's one that we're going to be playing, ideally like by this weekend. I want to try and do it. And the other one is Reverse 1999, and I'm just gonna hit download on it now. There we are. Probably Honkai Star Rail as well. We probably need to try Honkai Star Rail. But boys, look, there's only so much time in the day. I have hit download, so I'm going to try both of those games, ideally in the next couple of days / weeks. I will get them tried. If I like them, we will try and put some content out on them. But right now, most of our love is going into this game, especially because it's Halloween, because there's some really cool events on. What's with the Play Store on Android? I play it on my app. So the Play Store here is actually This is like the weird App Center Play Store. This is like BlueStacks' one, and then there is actually a second Play Store. There it is, Play Store. So that's what Play Store looks like for Google. I don't know why, but BlueStacks has their own Play Store, and it's super flippin' annoying because you can never get what you want. It's like the most annoying thing ever. Reverse 109 has really nice waifus too. Faris, you are absolutely trying to convince me. You know the prerequisite is it must have a waifu, and I'm in. For sure, I'm in for that. Did you give up on the Fairy Tale Burning Power Will? Yeah, I did. Randy, honestly, that game was super. It just didn't feel right. I did give it a good go, and it just didn't feel right. I ended up doing like 2 days off stream on it because I'm a huge Fairy Tale fan, and I just couldn't enjoy it for some reason. I also didn't want to spend money on it, which probably didn't help. If I had spent money on it, I think I would have locked myself in. But yeah, I didn't want to spend on it, and I was like, you know what, it's fine. Plus, there's some really cool games. Like right now, I'm addicted to Epic 7. I'm doing a fair bit of that over the last couple of days. I've been running Wyvern like no tomorrow. So Epic 7's been like the biggest thing for me at the moment. I mean, where I've not been playing Voyage and I've not been playing things like PlateUp or Final Fantasy, I've been doing just this. This has been non-stop running for me. For those of you who haven't seen Epic 7, boys, go check this out. This is a fantastic waifu collector game with some insane graphics. Definitely recommend it. For better experience, download the Japanese voices. Faris, that is a very good shout, and I will try that with that. No worries. In total, how much have you spent on Voyage on all servers? Oof. I don't know. I want to say something like 800? Probably like 800. Maybe 1,000. 800 to 1,000, probably. I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know the number. I'm going to be super real with you. The last event we did drop 450. And before then we were VIP 10, so whatever that is. It might be more than 1,000. I don't know. I really don't know. I try and not think about it. I try and just do it and then don't think about it. That way I have no regrets, right? No regrets, baby. No regrets. Ah. The life of a whale. By the way, I've rolled a bunch of gear today, and where's all the good ones that I've picked up? I've picked up some really nice looking sets. Like that's gonna definitely go on someone. That's probably gonna go on someone. That crit damage is so good. This is like such a good bruisery piece. Like whoever gets this is gonna be a sick bruiser. Things like that. I've rolled a lot of gear. I had 22 mil at the start of the day, and I rolled down to 200k, and I had about 24,000 Wyvern tokens, and I rolled down till I had none left. I have then gone on and started to farm some more. Where is my Wyvern tokens? So we are up to 900 already, but I have been farming non-stop, honestly. In fact, I'm gonna go put myself on a Wyvern run now, because why not? This is the level of addiction that I have right now. So I'll just let that. I'll let it play out. I want to show you guys that I can one-shot it. This is proof I can one-shot it. Pay now, cry later, if I can. 100%. Pay now, cry later. That's the way I do it. Yo, Ken, can you join Discord based on YouTube? Wait, yo, can I join my? I mean, I can. I did a lot back in the day. Oh, really? You had like 25-star MLs, but sold your account and quit since then? Mate, this game is so addictive. I quit the game for like 3 years, and now I'm back. I've ever since I started YouTube, I was like, you know what? Let's do Voyage, let's do Pocket Incoming. And then I was like, wait, there's a mobile game I thoroughly enjoyed called Epic 7. And one day we just brought it up on stream, and yeah, that's kind of been it. I'm back. I'm back on the grind, and my account is so outdated at the moment, which is kind of the more annoying part. If my account wasn't this outdated, I'd be so much happier. Also, we're not going to be able to one-shot this. That's really unfortunate. That's fine. This is a one-shot build, and we didn't land any of the defense downs, so I'm not going to let you guys see me fail. For all you know, we won that. But yeah, if you want to have a quick gander at my count, right now, we do have a lot, and I mean a lot, of level 60s. The one thing I did do was literally awaken everyone. So you could see everyone's level 60, everyone's awakened. Oh, Isaria isn't awakened. What am I doing with my life? To be fair, I could literally go get the fragments and do that any second now. I don't really care. But yeah, for the most part, most people are level 60 and fully awakened, and I have a lot of units. You know, absolutely love Charles. We've got a lot of skins as well. We definitely weren't cheapskating this game. Full SSS on Vildred. Pretty decent, like... This, I just have a lot. This was a super whale account, okay? Back in the day, we did whale a fair bit, right? But yeah, let me look at the journal. I'm actually curious to see how many of the MLs I have. They've added so many new ones though, so I won't have any of the new ones. But so most of like all of these top ones are new. Abyssal Euphane just came out, but yeah, we have Fallen CC. Most of these are new as well. They're all new. We did get a Inferno Kazar, however you pronounce it, but yeah, from Briarwitch downwards, we have a lot of MLs. And a lot of 5-star MLs. We never hit Jeweled Basar, but who cares? No one even likes that guy. Never hit Silverblade Aramentha. I think back in the day I really wanted her. Never hit Spec Says, and I did want him back in the day as well. So yeah, the account is absolutely stacked for sure. Look at the things I sent you on Discord. They're super, super funny. Out of context, are you going to watch the Manchester Newcastle? I am, yeah. Although I'm an Arsenal fan. So a lot of people who don't know, I am an Arsenal fan. Maybe when we hit 3K and I do my face reveal, I'll actually wear my Arsenal shirt. But I am an Arsenal fan, so I'm probably going to be watching the Arsenal game more. But I'll have it over the two screens. So, I mean, I'm probably going to wrap up streaming in a minute. Then I'm going to run to the shop, buy a bag of crisps, and have... Since I've got dual monitors, I'll have the Man United Newcastle game on the smaller screen, and I'll have the Arsenal West Ham game on the bigger screen. And then I've actually got TV on top of me as well, so I could actually 3-match. I cannot, on average, watch 3 matches on the go. It's kind of fun that way, because that way I just tune into the one that's doing the best. Right, let me see what you've sent me. Mason, where have you sent me this message? I haven't got anything through. Oh, this? You want me to play this? Sorry, I should probably put this on the screen. Okay. Very angry Minecraft guy. Fair enough. I was curious. I was like, I'm looking down the chats going, where have you sent this? Out of context, oh yes, sorry, I've already read that. You can watch your old streams and we can see if... Randy, stop revealing everything, man. I that's true, I did used to show my face. Man, that was not my best time. During the lockdown, I was just... There's so many videos of me in a vest in hindsight. I don't know what was wrong with me. I promise you, from now on, we're going to be dressed a little bit better. I'm not suiting and booting for the streams, but I'm also not going to look like a hobo on stream, I promise. Like, on the day that we do reveal the face, per se, I promise to go like, get a haircut. So at least I look alright. We are gonna do some personal grooming, boys, don't worry. We're not coming on chat like a filthy hobo, because that's not what we are. 3 screens for maximum dopamine intake? Oh, 100%. Mate, when the football is on and, like, there is... Let's, live scores. Boys, there is some seriously good football on. Arsenal West Ham's always good. Liverpool Bournemouth could be a really fun game. I want to see how well Liverpool play. Everton Burnley's going to be super close. Chelsea Blackburn, I'm really hoping Blackburn just win this. Just to annoy Chelsea. I'm sorry if there's any Chelsea fans in the chat, but I'm absolutely super, like, gonna just enjoy that. Ipswich Town, by the way, they're second in the Championship. They could defeat Fulham. Like, I have no doubt Ipswich are good enough to beat Fulham, so that'd be a very close, entertaining game. And then, of course, there's Man United versus Newcastle, probably the highlight of the day, and it's going to be a huge game. Let's not forget all the other games happening across the leagues. Bayer Leverkusen just won 5-2. That's huge. I mean, Leverkusen are an insane team. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch Leverkusen play this year, go and like watch them play. They play some amazing football. Are you going to be spending on the Halloween event? I don't have an intention of spending on the Halloween event, if that helps. Do I think you should? Most likely. The event is really good and it's better value than the last event. But I personally won't be spending on it, no. I've got to be a good boy and save till Christmas. But yeah, that's just me. Wow, we failed twice. What is going on? Right, normally I get like 19 clears, 1 fail. This is ridiculous. Why have we failed twice? What have I done to my team? 1 second. Have I like moved gear around or something? I don't think I have. No, I've done nothing to my team. Why am I losing? Epic 7, why you do this to me? By the way, I love this. This is such a good artifact. It's at 4 a.m. at your place, the man. Damn, man. Well, for your sake, I hope the team you want wins, because if you're waking up at 4 a.m. to watch that, that's grim. It's gonna be 8 p.m. By then, I should have dinner in on my plate. So I'm gonna go get some dinner, go get some crisps, and I'm just gonna enjoy the games. And you know, like for those of you who don't know, I love my football. So my weekends are typically me watching football all the time. So who knows? Maybe I'll do like a watch along stream at some point. If we can get our football fans in here, it'll be very left field. I know, well, from a gaming channel to a football channel, but there you are. Maybe we can throw in a Arsenal appreciation channel. Got to represent my team. I stay up till 12 or 1 a.m. 1 p.m. PM? That's midday. Can you share your dinner with us? Randy, I could. I don't know what I'm making today. It's probably going to be like pasta. It's going to be something quite bland. Honestly, like post streams, I'm very lazy. I'm either going out to get takeaway or I'm going to make something really bland. Because I just don't have the energy half the time. I've literally been up since... Well, to say I've been up since... Everyone's been up since, a certain period. But I start work about 8:30. I typically call my girlfriend in the morning, then start work about 8:30. Don't stop working till 5:30. I'll take my lunch break and record some videos, which is when you guys get your videos. Then the minute I'm done at 5:30, I'm on the stream. So effectively, I work about 12 hours a day at the minute. So by the time dinner time rolls around, I am just not in the mood. And from next week, at least onwards, or later this week, I need to start going back to the gym. Where I've been sick, I've not been going to the gym. So off these streams, I then need to travel about 20 minutes to go to the gym and actually work out a bit. So there is a bit of that that's coming. So my dinners are going to get probably more bland as the time goes by. But it is what it is, man. That's just how we do it. I always cook something nice on the weekend, though. So I treat myself then. What type of job do I have? I'm a product experience specialist. So it's a really fancy term for saying I'm the guy that people come to if they need any information on a specific product. So I work in a tech company and we provide a service and a product, an online digital product that, if anyone's having issues, effectively, if the support team can't answer it, they come to me and I will probably have the answer. If I don't have the answer, then I need to contact the developer and we need to try and fix whatever the problem is because it's clearly broken at that point. So, yeah, that's my role. I onboard large clients, pretty familiar names. I'm not going to sit and name drop some of the larger clients, but yeah, I effectively get in calls with really large clients and onboard them onto our platform, teach them how to use the system, and then support them throughout their journey. So that's kind of what I do. You're a Manchester fan, and Man United are bad right now, mate. I actually think Newcastle's going to win tonight, so maybe it's better for you to sleep. In saying that, though, Newcastle are going through a bit of a rough spell. So maybe United need to bounce back at some point, right? Like they've just took huge defeat. They need to bounce back at some point. Hopefully, it goes well for you guys, man. I actually do hope it goes well for United. It's quite bad watching such a great team not do well. Yeah, I do, Randy. I do work from home. Yeah, I do work from home, but where I used to work from home and it used to be quite chill. This is not chill. This is very fast paced. We're quite a small company, so you get a lot through the door every minute. So it's a very fast paced environment. Yes, getting to work is super easy because all I've got to do is roll out of bed. And then there are perks where I could just swivel my chair and I'm on my beautiful gaming PC and I can start recording videos. So there are benefits, like I can use my lunch break to record and edit and do all sorts of other things for myself. But while I'm at work, it is very much 100% focus. So yeah. And the cool thing is, like, I sort lunch and stuff out. So I'll sort it out in the morning before I wake up or whatever. And then it's just ready to eat. Or tonight I might go out to Tesco or wherever and just buy like a meal deal. And that's me sort of sorted for tomorrow's lunch. So, like, life's alright. Like, life is absolutely alright. It's people definitely have worse jobs than I do, and I'm grateful for what I have. Plus, I have you guys. You know, I get to finish 5:30, no matter what sort of shit day I've had. I know that I've got you guys on the chat, so that's always refreshing. Your team is struggling. My team is really struggling, man. Let's actually watch this fight, shall we? I don't know what's happening. We're definitely one-shotting the first round, but 3 fails is not good, man. I don't know why we're struggling so much. It's probably better to watch it than, you know. Well, we're going to clear this one, right? This is going to one-shot. No, it's not. We didn't get a single bleed. What on earth? Oh, the unluckiness. We're hitting no bleeds. I mean, we've cleared it. It's not a one-shot, which is the more annoying part. I need more power. I just need more power. It's still a clear. It's a clear, but man, I want it to one-shot. It does one-shot sometimes, alright? I promise you this team... If Alexa lands her... Not Alexa. If Karen lands her 2 bleeds, and then the dual attack Sigrid lands a bleed, it's over. That's all I need. I need 1 bleed from Sigrid and 2 from Karen, and it's just a one-shot at that point. But unfortunately, landing those bleeds seem to be the hardest thing in the game at the minute. But yeah, Bologna just deals with this wave before anyone else has to attack, which is really nice. So they will now hit. Bologna will then trigger the second hit. Swap your Sinful Angelica is taking too much damage. Well, Sinful Angelica's immortal, so she tanks the first hit anyway, and the idea is we're going to one-shot. And the only reason we're clearing that first bit is because Sinful's giving the attack buff. So we actually get an attack buff. As you can see, Karen's using the attack buff at the moment. You got to go in like 20 minutes for school. That's fine, Mason. Honestly, we're probably going to wrap up the stream as well. I got to get ready for the football, man. But yeah, even with 2 bleeds, you can see just how much damage we can do. A 3rd bleed would literally do it. Sinful dying is perfectly fine. We don't want survivability. We don't really want healing per se, because that's only going to slow the runs down. If, say, the backline dies, having a healer is going to only slow our runs down more, because we're probably not going to have the damage. So we effectively either want to win by one-shotting, or we're happy to just lose quickly. That's the sort of that's the thought process that's in for this clear. But yeah, as you can see, it does clear, and typically does clear quite well. Just sometimes it's a bit shaky. Literally, if Karen doesn't land the defense down, and then we land no bleeds, the run's over. But then at that point, that's very, very unlucky. Why did you suggest Angelica for you? So, Randy, the reason I suggested Angelica for you is because, like with my lower account, we don't have the gear to one-shot. Since we can't one-shot, it makes no sense for us to... have, like, you know, we don't have Sinful, so it's better for us to be healing because we're going to be able to eventually beat it. So we'll have to go through the shield effectively. Right now, there's no way you have the gear, so you just need to build a survivable team that can slowly beat Wyvern. This is because I have the gear to be able to one-shot, so I can do this. So, like my new account and like your account, Angelica is the best bet. Later on, you're going to want to take Angelica out for either a tank or a Sinful Angelica, which is then going to just give attack buff. So I'm literally, her entire job is to tank the first hit of Wyvern, potentially the second hit of Wyvern, and to just land an attack buff so I can clear this wave. That's all she's doing. For you, though, you're not going to be able to clear the wave quickly, so you need the heals, because this creep round is going to absolutely murder you at the moment, which is why we use the healer at the start. You're stuck on stage 10? Wait, did you not look at the video I sent you and the screenshots? Pretty much just try and move your gear. You should be able to move gear from like Spectre Tenebria, because you would have got given some free gear. So if you move some of your free gear around, you should be able to get to a stat point that can clear Wyvern 13. You know who else you can? There is actually another YouTuber you can watch. Let me literally send you a video. Give me a second. I'll send it to you privately. Where are we? I think. Cool. Let me find you 1 second. So if you check Discord, you will be able to see that I've sent you something now. There you go. Give this guy a watch. He's a super good Epic 7 YouTuber, and he has a whole series. He's actually I'm personally waiting for his new series. He is going to be releasing a new series on Epic 7 soon. He said as early as 2024 for his new 2024 like new player guide. So I'm kind of going to see what he's doing. I want to know like what tricks he's going to bring to the table. But that video I've sent you is a few months old now, but it's him clearing Wyvern 13 for the first time on a 5-day-old account. So the gear is going to be probably about the same level as yours. And it'll be interesting, like you can have a look at what characters he uses. I think he doesn't even use Angelica. I think he actually uses a tank. I don't actually remember what he uses. The reason I've used Angelica is because it's what I have, and I do like the idea of healing and beating over time. You're leveling both of them up. Is Alexa or Terran or Guard good? I love Terran or Guard, but I don't know. As I said, go give Deity a watch, and see what he suggests as well. I might have to rewatch the video so I can give better advice. Yeah, okay, we failed this. But this is what I mean. If our DPS fall, it happens, right? That's perfectly fine. Effectively, what I do is I'm on YouTube all the time looking for as many guides and tips and tricks I can get just to try and like get things done a little bit easier. And right now, my life is grinding Wyvern. For the next few days, I'm going to be grinding more Wyvern. I need about another 20-30 mil gold so I can start rolling some gears so I can get some characters built. I should be good to build Spectre Tenebria soon back up, and then I should be good to start building potentially Cowrick. I want to go get the new ML Cowrick, so that's something I need to do. So yeah, I am going to aim for Cowrick as my next ML. Ooh, I'm getting messages. Who is messaging me? Right, that's a super late reply to someone on Discord. Sorry for the super late reply, whoever you are on Discord. If you're in the chat, that is. Right, you know what? It's getting towards match time. Boys, I'm going to love you guys and leave you guys. If you have any questions, whether it's Epic 7, whether it's Voyage, jump on the Discord, give me a message. I'm going to try and keep an eye on it throughout the evening, so Probably give me 15-20 minutes, but I will eventually reply, I promise. Feel free to at me onto things, and I will try and get there. So do message me. Other than that, boys, have a wonderful day. And any of you watching the football, go enjoy the football. Hopefully your team wins, unless you're a West Ham fan, in which case hopefully your team loses, because I'm an Arsenal fan and I want to win. But, boys, have a great day, and I will see you all soon.